Oh, you into fitness? Well, step right this way. What up, guys? Okay, so for the longest time, I've been putting up videos and somebody will come through and be like, oh, how big are your arms, or how tall are you, or just how much do you weigh? All these little different things. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to come up with a current stat video. I'm going to put that out soon, and I just haven't done it, so this is that. And at the end of this, I'll give y'all a quick update on just random things going on with me, if you want to stick around for that. If not, just turn off the video. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so current stats. Right now, I am, 6'2". I've been 6'2" since about junior year in high school. I weigh... Okay, I started this bulk about 2 weeks ago, and I started the bulk at 193.5, and I woke up this morning around 198.5. So the initial weight gain went really quick. It's only been 2 weeks, but now I'm getting to the point where it's like hard to put on weight. I'm eating when I'm not hungry, and I'm not really tracking or anything, but I'll get to that later. But anyway, yeah, so I'm 198-ish now. My stats. My chest is 43 inches. Arms are 17.5. Thighs 25.5. Calves are 15.25. Waist is 32 inches. Neck is 15.5, and my wrist is 7. But yeah, those are my stats. And that's cold, no pump, but flexed. But yeah, so yeah, I'm bulking now, and I'm not tracking anything. I'm just trying to eat what I can, get enough protein in there. And I'm only doing this for a short period of time. I'm only doing it for like 2 months. Once New Year hits, I'm going to start cutting down slowly again, get ready for the summer. I guess my thought process behind it all is that, I'm going to put on some fat, get way above whatever my body fat set point is, where my body starts fighting me on weight loss. And then hopefully as I'm losing weight slowly, I'll still be able to make gains in the gym as far as strength goes, and still be able to progress like that, because I'll have just so much ample fat on my body. I guess I'm trying to get to maybe like, the heaviest I've ever been is 205, and it was a struggle to get there. Now, I'm starting to bulk at 190 something, and so I feel like I could probably get, in 2 months, I could probably get to 210. Let's, hope. And then, hopefully whenever I do cut back down and get to where I'm lean out, it'll start happening in the 195-ish range. The first time I did it, at the first bulk, I bulked up and cut back down. I started looking lean at like 181. When I started competing, it was like around the 185-ish range. This has been the last time I did cut or whatever, it was like in the high 180s, and so I'm hoping low to mid 190s this time around. But yeah, so originally I was cutting down for these last 2 weeks, and I wanted to go add some cardio to my routine and try to get ready for Halloween. But then I had a change of plans on what I thought I was going to be wearing. I thought I was going to be covered up, so I was like, oh, I'll just go back to the whole cut maintenance thing. And then I ended up doing 2 last-minute costumes this year. Most of the Halloween parties happened the week before Halloween on Saturday. So that week I was like an army soldier, who basically meant I was wearing some army pants. I was shirtless. I had some like goggles or something like that. And then on actual Halloween night, I did like a football player, and just had some shoulder pads from back when I used to play semi-pro for a short period of time, and threw on some football pants, and that was it. But yeah, good times. It was great to be able to celebrate Halloween again. It's been a long time since I had. The last couple of Halloweens, there's just been drama and stuff going on, and couldn't really celebrate, so it was fun. So like I said, not like a really strict bulk. If I have to use macros, I will, but I doubt I will, because the holidays are coming up. My mom always cooks a whole lot of food for Thanksgiving. She knows how to throw down, so I'm looking forward to being able to really enjoy it, because most of the time I've been cutting through the holidays, so I'd always like, taper off my calories in the beginning of the week leading up to that, because I know I'll be eating a lot on those particular days. Now I'll be able to just really enjoy myself. But I'm not looking forward to getting fluffy. The Skullay Gets Fluffy series. It's gonna kind of suck. It feels like I'm not as much of an example to people who are trying to get fit, who are looking to me for fitness around. I mean, you guys know the process of bulking and cutting, but other people see you eating a lot and they don't really know about anything. They thinking you're giving up, or you know, oh, he can just eat whatever he wants. They don't realize there's a purpose behind it. If y'all didn't know, my overall goals as far as this whole fitness thing goes, I want to get to the point where I'm like 205, and then, you know, like I said, how the first time around I cut back down and I started looking really lean at 181-ish. I want that to happen at 205. So I don't even know if that's even possible. As you know, the years have been going on, I mean, you see less and less progress, but I mean, it just gives me something to shoot for. And I remember, even if I do get there, I'm probably not going to be satisfied like I say I am. When I first started the channel, it was like, the whole reasoning behind it was I was about to turn 30. I was trying to get in the best shape of my life, and so I worked out. First I did insanity, then I did this bulk, and then I cut down a little bit, and you know, I was happy that I put on some size. And I made a video right before I started the channel, and I started the channel like the day before my 30th birthday. Alright, so about the end of last year, October-ish, you know, I kind of started to let my body go or whatever. I had been out of the gym for 3 or 4 months, and things just wasn't coming together. So I was looking through old pictures, and I saw a picture of me back in like 06, 07, where I was probably in the best shape of my life. I was at like 4 or 5% body fat, maybe not that low, but I was really low. My abs were just perfect. I still had big arms, but I didn't have much upper body. I was probably this height, 6'1", 6'2", and weighing about 160. So, like I said, last year I started to fall off. I was like, man, I'm about to turn 30 this year, coming up. I need to get it together. I need to do something. I'm going to make it a point to be in the best shape of my life by the time I hit 30. So I started hitting the gym. I was looking around on websites, and I decided, look, I need to gain some weight first, put on some muscle, and then get shredded. So this is the results. This is me, my brother, Dustin Baker for photography. I'm doing a shoot, and this is what all the hard work boils down to right here. You can't Photoshop everything, you know. You gotta put in the work, get your body right, and then you can only do so much with the camera. So this is the results. I feel like I made it. I'll be 30 in a couple of days. Today's August 4th. I'll be 30 on August 9th. And I feel good about the results. And keep on working, keep pushing, so that next year I'll look even better than this. So yeah, anyway, right after that, like maybe a week later, I was already like gung-ho to like get back on it and try to progress and be better next year, you know? And like every year I feel like I've progressed and made improvements, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, personally, you guys have been seeing videos, you know, at least once a week. But I've been, like, I knew a couple weeks ago that my schedule was going to change at work, kind of. For the longest time, I had been working for the same client. As a consultant, you have certain clients to keep you billable, and you do work for them or whatever, and then you switch off. Sometimes you go do another job. But this same client has been keeping me billable for like almost like 4 years, right? And I knew I was about to switch over to this other client where the work was finally winding down with the first one. And you know, the first client is kind of laid back. I know their schedule, how they do things. I'm real comfortable with their process. And this new client is a totally new client, and they have very aggressive schedules. So I knew I was going to be working like 11-hour days. So a couple of weeks ago, I tried to make as many videos as I could because I knew this was coming. And yeah, I mean, I've been putting them out or whatever, but this is not one of those videos. I still probably have another one left. You know, I don't want y'all to think that I've forgotten about y'all, or you know, I'm not focusing on the channel anymore. I really am, but you know, my career comes first. And man, this week I ended up getting an offer from a competing firm, and it just like kind of put things in perspective for me, because man, I was working so hard to, you know, I was traveling and trying to put together some collabs or whatever to try to bring the channel up. And you know, I guess it's more like the amount of effort you're putting into something, and you feel like almost that you deserve more of a reward for it, because you know, I'm trying to, this is a hobby for me, and I feel like I put out videos that I would want to watch. I feel like it's quality stuff, and so you start feeling like you deserve more recognition for it, or if you know, you don't want to have to beg people to like the video just to not see it drop off the next week or something like that, you know. But you know, so I had a come up of sorts on the professional side, and it just really, like, you know, I always put my professional career first, but I guess on that side I see more, you know, I put in the work, and it's fulfilling to see, you know, you come up with a design, you go out with those guys on the construction site, they help them troubleshoot through issues or anything that might have slipped through the cracks when you were laying out the plans for this. They put it together to get it up and running, and now this, you know, this client has a process that's making them millions and millions of dollars, and you help do that. So it's kind of fulfilling. But on the YouTube side with these hobbies, I'm doing something, and it's nice to make something, but I guess it's hard to not compare to what else is out there. No disrespect to anybody else doing anything out there, but you know, you got to realize that I have to realize that these people have the total package when it comes to YouTube. They're putting out videos consistently, you know, 3-4 times a week. The content is entertaining, or very educational, and you know, so I'm just gonna do me, man. Like, put out videos that I'm comfortable with, that I like, that I would want to watch. You know, grow as an editor and putting effects on stuff when it's necessary, not just doing it for the sake of doing it. And but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I gotta, not that I'm not appreciative of all the guys that and all y'all that come through and show your support. I really do appreciate all that, you know. And you know, people who follow me on like Snapchat and stuff like that, I'm always trying to get back to it. It's like, I guess it's easier to stay close to the people who are interested in this channel, because it's not like I'm overwhelmed with a million people trying to hit you up, you know what I mean? So that's kind of cool. So I mean, there's pros and cons to both things. But that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Skullay, the YouTube fitness community's best kept secret.
Bitch, you wasn't with me lifting in the gym.